Welcome to the chilling world of the Amityville horror, a story that straddles the line between reality and the supernatural. Today we'll delve into the legend that turned a quiet Long Island house into a hotbed of fear, isolation, and intrigue. But be warned, what you hear may haunt you long after the video ends. Are you ready to face the darkness? In 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into a house with a dark past, a place where a gruesome murder had taken place just a year prior. On the surface, it seemed like a dream home, spacious, beautiful, and utterly tainted. Picture it, a picturesque home on the shores of a serene lake, perfect for raising a family. But beneath the surface, something sinister lurked. The Lutz family was blissfully unaware of the malevolent presence that awaited them. What would you do if your dream turned into a nightmare? Would you stay, or would you run? The Lutz family chose to stay, unknowingly inviting an unseen force into their lives. Soon after settling in, the Lutzes began experiencing eerie phenomena: cold spots, strange noises, and the feeling of being watched. Imagine trying to sleep in a house where every creak feels like a whispering ghost. Night after night, they were drawn deeper into a web of terror. Did they really think it was just the house settling? Because I'm pretty sure my fridge makes more noise than that. Yet the laughter faded as they felt an increasing sense of urgency, as if something sinister was lurking just beyond the shadows. What could possibly explain the chilling cold that wrapped around them at night? As the days passed, the Lutz family's fears intensified. They began experiencing vivid nightmares, visions of violence and despair. George claimed he saw a ghostly figure, while Kathy felt a heavy, suffocating presence. The children were not exempt. They too encountered the horrors within their home. Fear can be isolating, can't it? Have you ever felt truly alone in a crowded room? That's what the Lutzes felt, trapped in their own home. The walls closed in, and the safety they once felt began to evaporate. Desperate for answers, they sought the help of paranormal investigators. The question loomed: could they confront this malevolent force, or would it consume them? They were on a quest for salvation, yet every encounter only deepened their dread. Can you imagine sitting down for coffee with a ghost? "Hey, how was your day?" "Oh wait, you've been dead for decades." But laughter faded quickly when they began to uncover the house's gruesome history. Each story revealed layers of horror they could never have anticipated. Would they uncover the truth, or would they wish they hadn't? On their final night, the atmosphere thickened with dread. George felt an overwhelming compulsion to go into a trance-like state, while Kathy confronted terrifying apparitions. Every heartbeat echoed like a ticking clock, and with each passing moment, they found themselves on the edge of madness. What would they discover? And would they survive to tell the tale? As shadows danced in the corners of their minds, the truth felt closer than ever, yet so utterly unreachable. Ultimately, the Lutz family fled their home, leaving behind everything they held dear. But did they escape, or did they bring something with them? The fear that gripped them didn't just disappear, it followed them into the night. Imagine packing your bags while an unseen entity watches. What would you take? Your family, a beloved pet, or perhaps the memory of a haunting? The Lutzes became a part of horror history. Their story inspired countless books and films, turning the Amityville house into a cultural phenomenon. But even as they sought to leave the past behind, the shadow of fear lingered. The question remained: was it real or a product of their imagination? Who knew real estate could be so terrifying? Just imagine their property listing: charming home with a killer history. It's a buyer's market, right? Is the Amityville horror a genuine haunting or a cleverly crafted hoax? Various theories abound, from psychological stress to outright fabrication. This ambiguity keeps the story alive, feeding our collective fascination with the unknown. Do you believe in ghosts, or do you think it's all just smoke and mirrors? Let us know in the comments. The debate rages on, as some swear by the supernatural, while others chalk it up to mere coincidence. The Amityville horror has left an indelible mark on pop culture, influencing countless horror films, books, and urban legends. It's a testament to our deep-seated fear of the unknown and the power of a good story. From the Amityville horror films to countless documentaries, the legacy endures. Every shadow, every creak becomes a part of our collective imagination, binding us together in fear. What is it about this story that continues to captivate us? Perhaps it's our shared instinct to confront our deepest fears. So why does this story still haunt us? Perhaps it's because the fear of the unknown is universal. We all have our dark corners, our hidden fears. Amityville reminds us that sometimes reality can be scarier than fiction. Now let's take a moment to look around. Did you just hear that noise? Or was it just the wind? I don't know about you, but I'm suddenly feeling a little chillier. Years after fleeing, the Lutz family shared their experiences in interviews, recounting the lingering effects of their time in that house. They struggled with the skepticism of others, all while battling their own fears. Imagine living with the constant reminder of a terrifying experience, trying to piece your life back together. It's a haunting that never truly fades, much like the whispers of a past you can't escape. The Amityville house itself has gone through many changes since the Lutz family left. New owners have tried to distance themselves from its haunted reputation, yet the echoes of the past remain. Can a place ever truly shed its history? Would you dare to live in a house like that? What would it take for you to feel at home again? Sometimes the past is a heavy weight. As we close this chapter on the Amityville horror, we're left with more questions than answers. Is it a cautionary tale or a reminder that some doors should never be opened? The legacy continues to echo, a haunting reminder that our homes can hold secrets far darker than we can imagine. What do you think happened to the Lutz family after they left? Did they truly escape? Or did something follow them? Join us next time as we explore more mysteries that might just keep you up at night.